Good morning from Sanur. So I'm at the front of the Mercure Hotel, which is down the southern area of Sanur. They have a breeze bar out the front. So I'm just going to walk through the grounds and then walk along to the main road. So now I stayed here probably 7 or 8 years ago. Probably, I don't know, 2018, 2019. It was nice. You can get rooms here for probably $100 a night. There are a couple of swimming pools. There's one here, which is down near the beach. That is where you have your breakfast. Now, I'm not going to be able to see inside the rooms, but I'll show you some photos of Agoda. I enjoyed my stay here. I was only here, I think, 2 nights. It was nice. It is a couple of minutes walk up to reception area, so it's quite a large resort. Beautiful gardens. I like these rooms here. So these are the traditional style. Now, I think I said it in another video, they look like Sasak, so from Lombok. That looks like the design they have for their huts. I don't think I've seen huts like that in Bali. Maybe I'm wrong. They all look similar, even you go up to Sumatra, Sulawesi, but they've all got different designs. In Sulawesi, they've got bulls coming off the peak of the roof. Very similar to West Sumatra, they have the bulls as well. Now, I told a lie, it's not a couple of minutes walk. Probably only took a minute to walk up here. So this is the main reception area. There's tennis courts over there. A tennis court. And I did not see another swimming pool. I'm sure there was a second swimming pool. Let me confirm it below. Maybe I just missed it. There's a couple of different paths, so maybe there's another pool over there. Or maybe I'm just wrong. So you check in. There is a little car park out the front here. When I did stay here, I didn't have breakfast included. So I used to come out to this street. I think this is Jalan Mertasari. There used to be a little cafe down there. So I used to have my breakfast there. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this is Mertasari. This will connect to Jalan Cemara, which will connect to the main road, Jalan Danau Poso. There's not a lot along past this section, but I'll point out a few things. Oh, homestay Kubu Tako Sanur. I will check out the prices of that. Let's right down the end of that little gang, which is a laneway in Indonesian. Singnawang. I presume that's another hotel. Alright, luxury villas. Bianti. That looks nice. I presume they're secluded villas with swimming pools. Let me put some photos up and some prices. Plenty of little stalls to buy your tickets. Fast boats over to Gili, Nusa Lembongan, Penida, snorkeling trips. Nice little restaurant, Gardenia. Now I've only done probably about 2 kilometers and I'm already exhausted. The last 2 days I went for the walk up to the north. Halfway I was absolutely exhausted, and I know why. I got hit by Bali belly yesterday. Let's just say it was explosive. But I had a little lay down for a couple of hours and then I was fine in the afternoon. But it just sucks your energy. My tummy is okay today, but yesterday I was at explosive. Coming soon. Anandaya. That looks nice. Very nice. There you go. Scan for more information. I don't know if you have to pick up that scan. That's the name. Anandaya. You can almost never avoid Bali belly. It will hit you at some stage. Now it doesn't make you sick. You just, as I said, you have a little explosive diarrhea and then drink lots of water, have a lay down, and then it's over. So it's not so bad. I'm sure you probably can get worse, but the last probably 10 years I've had that. Just lasts a couple of hours, but it's still not nice. You definitely need to be back in your hotel room. When you get to that stage, my advice always in Bali is never trust a fart. Alright, this is Jalan Cemara. This will take you up to the main road. Now I walked down here the other day, so I'm actually going to walk up here. So this is Sudamala, Jalan Sudamala, and this will take you to Jalan Danau Poso, and then if I turn right it will take me to the main road, Sudamala Resort. Alright, Saigon Cafe. I had lunch there the other day. It was very good. Had a baguette or a Banh Mi. They have a rating 4.8 or 4.7. Now the baguette wasn't fantastic. I enjoyed it. It wasn't a 4.9 out of 5, but I did enjoy it. 45,000 for a baguette. I had pork. Yummy pork. Akana. There you go, Curry Traders. I did not notice if that was open the other day. Curry Traders restaurant. Don't know if that's Indian. Let me do my research, post it below. Curry Traders. BJs Bar and Grill. This is a sports bar. Definitely not much along this street. There are a couple of private villas. There's a beauty salon. There's another spa there. Not a lot of restaurants. So as I said, if you turn right onto that Jalan Cemara, there's loads of little restaurants there, and definitely Danau, Tamnagan, heaps of restaurants there. Also here, I'm going to do a separate video of Jalan Danau Poso. I'll start from the beginning. I'll try and walk all the way up to the bypass. There are some really good restaurants here, including the best pizza and apparently the best burgers, and my favorite sports bar, the place to be, which I will be heading to 1 PM today to watch the Japanese Formula 1. Alright, I need to go have some breakfast, build up some energy. So probably another kilometre back to the Hyatt. Busy morning, probably about 7 AM. There, Makan Padang food. Rendang is my favourite Indonesian food that comes from Padang, which is in West Sumatra. And you'll find these Padang restaurants all over Indonesia. Alright, this is Jalan Danau Poso. This goes up to the bypass. I'm heading this way. Alright, there, short and sweet. Not a lot from the Mercure. There's a few bibs and bobs, but not much. Alright, happy days, happy travels. See you in the next video.